This high intensity training today is going to have you feel amazing. We have got a ride that is packed with pushes, packed with variety, and packed with a serious burn. So get ready to sweat. Make sure you got your water, your towel, and let's do this. 5, 6, right there. Find your 6, start your watch if you want to do that. And just listen here for a second. Oh yeah, we are all about turning it up today. We'll talk more about that later because we got a short speed increase coming up. Right now, find your pace in the 90s, and then in about 10 seconds, I want you to give me a little bit more speed. Now, if you don't have a computer, no worries. Follow my leg speed, follow the beat of the music, or with or without that computer, ride wherever you need to. But let's get ready. Turn it up. Pick it up here, come on. 10-second push. Almost there. Slow it back. All right, form talk before we really get into the focus of this ride. Now we're gonna take this first and second song to kind of warm up a little bit. Second song will be a little bit more intense, but form, head is up, shoulders down. Core is engaged. Help you keep your chest up and open, but also give you power to push and pull. We've got a slight grip on the handlebars and slight bend in the elbow. Pushing through the balls of your feet here. Thinking about that entire pedal stroke, working evenly with both legs. And we're getting ready. 8 out. We're gonna turn it up to a 7 and take a 20-second speed increase. Here it comes. 7, let's go. Pick it up and push it. Woo. Halfway here. Now, some of you may already know, if you have done this before in the past, where I say today is the day where you start to increase your resistance numbers. Slow it back and hold 7 in the 80s. But if this is your first time where you find those new numbers, I'm gonna explain how this is gonna work. We've got freezes this song, so that's what's coming up. But for right now, we are gonna focus this ride. And that's, again, if you've been training with me for a couple of months or you're doing bike and belt drive. If you are new, you just stick with those resistance numbers as I've explained in the description. But if not, we are gonna start to increase your numbers. So 6 is gonna increase by about a half or a full. So 6 is now a 7. But we're gonna call it a 6. You see what I'm saying here? Let's bring it up for a freeze. Here we go. Up and hold. So keep it low. So right now, still at that 7, but we're gonna start to increase that resistance. Woo! Almost there. There it is. Settle down. Woo! Breathing here. All right, so we're gonna get ready next to turn it up to an 8. So if you are working to increase your resistance numbers, that means this 8, instead of being your old 8, I need you to give it a little bit more. Maybe an 8.5. Maybe you bump it all the way up to that 9. So you see what we're doing here. Woo. Right here, 8. Come on, heavy. 8.5 or your 9. We're getting ready. Freeze again. Up and hold. So keep it low. You can feel that heart rate coming up. We are getting warm now. This is a good one to get that body warm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. One more freeze. And last freeze. There's so much variety in today's ride. We do not repeat a push, or we do not repeat a song with the same pushes. So keep that in mind as we're training. Last one. Up and hold. Right there. Woo. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Saddle. All right, so back to that 7, that new 7. So remember that 7, now you're bumping it up 7.5, or maybe that 7 is taking the place of your 8. We have got 2 sprints. So those sprints this time, instead of at a 6, it's gonna be your new 6. 6.5 or 7. Now I know this is gonna take some time to adjust to, so don't get discouraged. Focus where you can, adjust where you can. Woo. Breathing. You gotta understand, I do this because I want you to get stronger. This is a style of training called progressive overload. And if we don't continue to challenge ourselves, we will not change. So I know this is tough, but we're doing it together, okay? All right, sprint, let's go. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the hoops, yeah, baby I got you. Back to that 7 or the new 8. You getting it now? I know it seems a little bit confusing. We got this number and that number, but it'll start to make sense. So today, as we're doing this, if your speed slows down a little bit, that's okay. Really focus on that heavier resistance. So again, like I said, if it does not challenge you, it's not going to change you. And your body will get used to those numbers, which is why we have to do this ever so often. And I'm going to explain more in the description, so if you have questions, make sure you head down there. I always pack that with so much information so you can get the most out of our training. We're going again. Woo, here it is. Find your 6. Push. And we're gonna get ready to find that new 9. So we're turning it all the way up. So that new 9 is either a 9.5, maybe your 10. Pace in the 60s. Out to third, right here. So elbows tucked in, head is up. We have not hit a 9 yet. That new 9 anyway. So we're gonna get ready to just take it over the saddle. 15-second push. Here we go, back it up. So, back is flat, core is engaged. Push and pull. There it is, saddle. Breathing, hold this. Now, if you find with this new resistance that you start to get a bit of a jerky pedal stroke, or you need to use your upper body to help you, drop it back down a little bit, and then just remember that and work on those new 9s and 10s. We always want to keep a smooth pedal stroke. Here we go. Out to third. Over the saddle is next. Just taking it back over that saddle. Holding 9. We're going to add while we're in that over the saddle. Here we go. Back it up. Woo. Right here, back flat, core engaged. 8 seconds, we're gonna turn it up to a 10 in this position here. So hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, 10. 10 more seconds. Come on, that new 10. Turn it up. All in. Woo! Back it off. 5 stars. 9 and third. New 9. Final push is just gonna be a 10 in this climb. 5 out. Final 10. Let's go. 10. Right to the end. Climb it to the top. Keep adding it. Come on, that new 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Tell you, finding those new numbers is no joke. Oh. But you stay focused, you stay committed to doing that, your body is gonna grow so much. So is right here too, because this is half the battle. Find that new 8. Holding 8 this whole time. Pace in the 80s. So a nice slower pace for our jumps. Considering this ride, I tried to keep the songs at a slower tempo to kind of adjust for that new resistance, so you'll notice that. But again, if your pace is a little slower than the beat, totally fine. Again, today, focus is on resistance, that new number. We're getting ready. 10 out, 4 up, 4 down. Woo, here it comes. Let's do it. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 4, come on up. 2, 4, and down. Back, up, 2, think high knees. Push and pull that resistance. Almost there, up, 2, 4, down. Hold it here. Breathing. Oh, check that form, shoulders relaxed. Now, if you were here last week for a ride, remember I reminded you all about form. I said, if our form is compromised, we're gonna be using energy. We don't need to, so check that form again. So that all that energy can go into this new number. Come on, push this new 8. This should feel like you're jumping at a 9 when we go for it. And we're getting ready. Let's do it. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 4, and up. 2, and 4, settle down. Whew. Come on, up. 2, 4, and down. Back up. Light on your bars, head up, chest up. Shoulders over hips. Up. Longer set this time. Up, almost there. Down. 10 more. Go for it today. Don't hold back. Come on, we're almost there. Last one. Hold it, saddle. Breathe. Good news. We get to drop into that new 7. Okay.
3.
Breathing. We have got inverted sprints. So with this inverted sprint right here, we got that new 7. Crank it up to that new 8. So maybe that new 8 is an 8.5, or you're sprinting at a 9. I know this sounds challenging. We got this, okay? Do whatever you can. Again, this is a process. Sweat dripping down. Yep. We're getting ready. New 8. Here we go. 8.
When they sound the alarm, I 10 on. I 10 on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I 10 on. I 10 on. 10 on. When the pressure's on,
There it is.
into a monster, darling.
Back it off, back it off. Breathe.
My name they call it. Stuck in the
We've got just over 20 seconds. We go again. Relax those shoulders. Now, when you think about that inverted sprint, it is that entire pedal stroke to get that power and that speed with that heavy resistance. Oh, it's coming. You feel it? Get ready. 8.
When they sound the alarm, I, 10 on. I, 10 on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I, 10 on. I, 10 on. 10 on. I, 10 on. When the pressure's on.
7. And I have such good news. This last inverted sprint is only 15 seconds. Just a 15-second push at that new 8. Build it a little bit. 10 out. Final inverted sprint. Oh, here it is. Find 8. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Breathing. Hold it. Hold it, 8. We start off with this new 8. Pace in the 70s. We have got switchbacks this song. Come on, what did you come for today? For that victory. So let's not give up now. We are close. Switchbacks. If you are new to those, we're gonna be out in 3rd, and then we're gonna take it back to 2nd for 4 counts. So we're gonna alternate between 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. We don't have a 4th, so. But for 4 counts. We're gonna get ready for 3rd. Keep this resistance, come on, you got it. Working with it. Out to 3rd. Oh, that 3rd always gives you just a little bit of a release from that tension. So again, back for 4 to 2nd, and then up to 3rd. Here we go. Back it up. 2, 3, 4, and 3rd. 2, 4, back it up. 2, 4, out. Keep it up, back it up. 3, 4, 3rd. 2, 3, 4, back it up. 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, saddle. Bring your focus here. We got this. Now you may find as you are finding your new numbers, even for the next several rides, that you're gonna have to adjust here and there. Again, don't worry about that, do it. Remember, this is a process. It won't be immediate. Our body is changing and growing as we do this. Up to 3rd and 9. Come on, new 9. New 9. You can do this. Hold it and back it up. Woo. 3, 4, 3rd. 3, 4, back it up. 3, 4, up. Almost there. Halfway. Woo. Back it up. Up. Last one. Hold 9. Just finishing off. 10 and 3rd. Final push. Let's go. 10. Whew. Climb it out. Get Get your speed back up. Catch that beat with that new 10. There it is. 7. Quick 30 seconds to rest. There is no better type of song. Oh. Okay. Then the journey for you to get a little taste of all of your new numbers. Even if you didn't keep up with them for that whole ride, I want you to try now. You're gonna get a chance to hit every number. New number. Reach down. Find 10. Pace in the 60s. Right with that beat. So with the journey, if you have never done the journey before, we are going to increase our speed as we decrease our resistance until we hit a sprint. And then we're gonna flip it, we're gonna go back up. So we're gonna increase our resistance as we decrease the speed. Getting ready for 9 in the 70s. So right here, it's 10 in the 60s. You're gonna drop it a little bit to that new 9, and then pick your pace up. Right here. 9, pick it up. This push at the end is gonna do wonders, all right? We are building endurance, but it's also helping your body recognize your new numbers. You know you can feel those numbers, and after a while when it starts to get easier, you kind of even out. That's when you know we gotta do a little bump up. So that's what we're doing right here. Reaching down. 8, pick it up in the 80s, new 8. Checking form, head up, shoulders down. 30 seconds left. Don't forget to breathe. Focus on that entire pedal stroke, pushing down through the ball of your foot. Ten seconds out. We find that new 7 and we pick it up in the 90s. So a quick pace. Here we go. Find 7. Pick it up. You know what comes after? 60-second sprint. The journey in our workout kind of parallels the journey that we go through in life. Sometimes we're fast, sometimes it's heavy. We gotta push, we gotta climb the mountain and sprint through the storm. So that's what I want you to think about here. Getting ready. You know, we get stronger here to be stronger out there. Here we go. 5, 6, sprint it out. That new 7. We're climbing back up this hill. This 7 is short. We're getting ready for an 8 in the 80s. Right here. 8 in the 80s. Now this is where you're really gonna have to dig in, because these last few numbers, it's a long push. I don't know if I said it or not, but I'm sure you can guess by now. The journey is the longest song we do. But you're over halfway, so that is what we want to hear right now. seconds, and then we have 9. 9 in the 70s. Keep your focus, keep your form, shoulders down. Push and pull, don't use the upper body to help you here. All legs, working the glutes, the quads, the hams, and the calves. 5 seconds, we turn it up, we slow it back. Right here. 9 in the 70s. New 9 in the 70s. Legs should be screaming. Screaming extra loud today with these new resistance numbers. Now this is the longest hold we have here. We're gonna finish off with a 10. We're gonna work in the saddle. We're gonna work out of the saddle for that 10. Breathing. Remember, form. 30 more seconds here. Close your eyes, focus on where you are, and don't give up. Ten seconds. We turn it up to a 10 in the 60s. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 10 in the 60s. Now right with that beat. Let's go heaviest you've been all day with that new 10. Come on, find it, push for it. We're getting ready to take it up to third. Oh, that's gonna feel so good. In 4, 3, 2, out to third. Right there with that beat. Stomp it out. Almost there. Come on, you got it. Come on, ride it until you don't hear that music anymore. Oh, yes! Let's find 7. Back it off. Now maybe this is your old 7 as we cool down and your body starts getting used to those new numbers. You are amazing. Oh my word. This song is called Positivity because we have just been taking it up, up, up in this one. I said our warm-up song, Turn It Up, could not have been a more perfect song for this type of ride. Whew. Breathing. Find 6. Let that heart rate come down a little bit because I just want to tell you how awesome you are. Now remember, I've got tons of info in the description, so make sure you read over that if you have any questions about why we're training like this. Find out the method to the madness. I want you to know why we do what we do and how it's going to help change your life. And with that said, I am so excited that we found our new numbers today. Remember, start training with these for all of your rides from here on out. We'll do this again because I don't want you to get stuck. I want you to keep growing, keep changing, and keep getting stronger. If you want like 5 more minutes to practice with your new numbers, you know what I got for you? The Tabata. Check out the Tabata, another high intensity push to finish out this day. And just keep it up. You rock. I'll see you at that Tabata. I love ya.